I think I was a little shocked at first, but not really shocked. You know, it's like the initial blow, like you know something, but it isn't real until it's actually happening to you. So it was kind of like a shock at first. Back in September of 2015 is when I was actually fully diagnosed, but found a lump probably February. When I found out that I had a lump, I was, basically at work reading over breast cancer awareness stuff and getting ready to do a presentation. The tumor itself was cancerous, and after the final diagnosis, or like 2 or 3 more weeks, they basically tell you what stage it's at. Stage 2 means that I had a tumor, it ruptured, and then it's transferred to another part of my body, so it's in my lymph nodes as well. Debridement over and over again on my wound for like 2 months straight, and cutting it open every single time I go back, that would hurt, and then not being able to take pain medication probably was pretty hard on me, but I would say until the chemotherapy started, I thought that was the worst, and it wasn't. The chemotherapy was pretty bad. The 12 weeks of, this medication that takes everything from you. My mom used to always tell me, like, you're a lion, your hair is your glory, it's everything. So I grew up thinking that, the only way you could be beautiful was to have a full head of hair and just make it all pretty all the time. And that's what people will remember you by. And she was right. For most of my life, that's what people would be like, oh, that girl with that hair, because I had a lot of hair, and it always looked like a lion's mane or like Mufasa or something. And so after New Year's, I shaved it off. The first day after I cut it, I had a lot of jokes. Most people were like, it's too soon. And I'm like, why? I'm the one that's bald, not you, So I think going through the stages of grief, there's 5 stages that you have to, people go through when they have a loss. Go through them probably once or twice a day, and then laugh about it later. You go through that grief, and then you accept it. Okay, whatever, I don't have hair anymore, or, I'm sick, or they give you, 5 years to live. So what do you do in that 5 years? I don't live for the 5 years. I live for today, every day. She's a character. She's funny. So I call her, and, like anybody else, you find out some devastating news and you're boo-hooing all over the place. And the first thing my mother says is, suck it up. Why are you crying? Don't cry because you can't change it. Don't cry about stuff you can't change. Of course, she's using profanity at me at this point, and I'm laughing. So, there's like 10 tears running down my face, and then they all dried up, and then that was it. I couldn't feel sorry for myself because I was sick. I could just move on and then find other ways to make that experience better. If I felt that cancer was going to be a struggle for me, then I would give up. And I don't feel that way. I don't think it's a struggle. I think it's difficult for sure, and it's crappy, but it's not a struggle. It's just another speed bump, in your road on life. And you can only take there's only 2 paths that you can go. You can either fight it or you can give up. And I'm not a give up kind of person. I'm a fighter, and if I can't fight it, then I can't encourage other people to fight their battle either. And if I can't do that, then what's the point? Who wants to battle something alone and then move on, and then the next person battles it alone? So I have a large support system that battles it with me, and that's why I want other people to be able to fight. Take every life experience that you have and make it a good one, even when it's the worst thing that could ever possibly happen to you as an individual, just find the positive in it. Always find the positive in it. Don't look for the negative in something, because that makes your struggle harder. That's about it.